This is the High Voltage Business Builders Podcast, daily intelligence for serious e-commerce portfolio builders across Amazon, TikTok Shop, Shopify, Walmart, and every channel that moves the needle. Neil Twa and his Voltage team all day, every day since 2012. Let's get into it.
Quick question before we get into it. If you've been shipping orders a full day faster than your listing promises, and Amazon has known about it for months, why are you still letting them show customers a slower delivery date? Spoiler, slower dates cost you sales. You'll never know you lost. It's Friday, June 12th. Welcome back, folks. On behalf of myself and the whole Voltage team, we are genuinely glad you're here for episode 295 of the High Voltage Business Builders podcast. Now, lock it in. Here's the reality. Amazon is cracking down on inaccurate handling times for seller-fulfilled SKUs starting June 29th. And most operators are going to read that as a compliance headache. I read it as a free sales lever that's been sitting there untouched. Today, we're getting into exactly what this change means, why it matters more than you think, and the 3 moves you need to make before the deadline. Look, handling time is one of those settings that most operators set once during account setup and never think about again. You picked 2 days because it felt safe. Maybe you were running lean on staff at the time. Maybe you just didn't want to promise something you couldn't keep. Totally understandable. But here's what that safe choice has been costing you. Over 87% of seller-fulfilled orders in the U.S. are already being handled within a single day. That's not a stat Amazon made up to pressure you. That's what's actually happening in warehouses and spare rooms and fulfillment setups across the country. Operators are already shipping fast. They just aren't telling customers that. And this is where I get a little annoyed, because a 1-day improvement in your promised delivery time leads to an average 5% increase in sales. 5% on existing traffic, no new ads, no price changes, no listing redesign, just an honest handling time. You see the problem, right? Sellers have been voluntarily handicapping their own conversion rate because they never updated a field in Seller Central. That is not a strategy. That is neglect dressed up as caution. Now, what Amazon is actually doing here is requiring that your configured handling time matches your actual shipping behavior. If your SKUs consistently ship 1 day faster than what you've stated, Amazon will flag those SKUs and require you to update within 30 days, starting June 29th. There are 2 paths. You can enable automated handling time and let Amazon adjust your times based on recent shipping history, or you can go in manually and set accurate times yourself. Either way, the expectation is the same. What your listing says should match what you actually do. If you don't act, Amazon will start managing those SKUs on your behalf and provide late shipment rate protection for 180 days, which sounds like a safety net. And it is, sort of. But letting Amazon manage your listing settings is not where you want to be as an operator who's building a real brand. You want control of this. The signal here is simple. Accurate delivery dates build customer trust. That's not marketing language. That's purchase behavior. Customers choose the product with the faster, more believable delivery window, every time. I talked with an operator not long ago who was doing somewhere around $40,000 to $50,000 a month on seller-fulfilled SKUs. Solid business. He was proud of his late shipment rate, which was excellent. He was shipping same day or next day on almost everything. But his listing still showed a 2-day handling time, had since he launched. He set it worked, he moved on. Classic operator move when you're juggling a dozen other things. I asked him, do you know what your actual average handling time is? He guessed 1 day, maybe less. We pulled the data, it was under 12 hours on average. He was shipping orders faster than most FBA warehouses fulfill them, and his listing was advertising a 2-day window. His reaction was somewhere between a laugh and a grimace. So I've been telling customers I'm slow when I'm actually fast. Yeah, exactly. We updated his handling times to reflect reality. Same day and 1 day, depending on the SKU and cutoff window. Within 30 days, his conversion rate on those listings moved up. Nothing else changed. Same ad spend, same price, same product. He just stopped lying to customers about how fast he was. Now, he's not a huge operator. He's not running 100 SKUs, but that 5% sales lift on $40,000 a month is $2,000 every month. That compounds. Here's what this case gets at. The operators who treat compliance updates as an opportunity to audit their own systems, those are the ones who find the money sitting in the settings. The ones who treat it as a checkbox to avoid a penalty, they get the minimum outcome. Amazon is handing you a forced audit of handling time accuracy. Most operators will grumble about it. A few will use it to find free revenue. Those are the ones building something real.
Are you AI ready in your business? AI only multiplies the foundation you've already built. Don't 10x garbage into your business. 10x your profit. Score your gaps in 60 seconds. Find out how ready you are. Visit voltagedm.com/AI quiz and take the free readiness quiz. And now, back to the podcast.
3 moves. Do all 3 before June 29th. Move 1. Pull your actual handling time data right now. Go into your seller-fulfilled orders for the last 90 days and look at your real average handling time by SKU. Not what you configured, what you actually did. If you're consistently shipping same day or next day and your configured time says 2 days, that gap is costing you conversions today. This one's boring. It's also where the money is. Move 2. Decide whether you want automated handling time or manual control. Automated is fine if your shipping volume is consistent and you trust the data Amazon is using. Manual is better if you have SKUs with variable lead times, seasonal staff changes, or supplier dependencies. Custom orders, handmade goods, and bulky less-than-truckload shipments are exempt from this requirement. So if you have those SKUs, know that before you start updating everything. For everyone else, pick your path and commit to it. Do not leave it on whatever the default was from your account setup 3 years ago. Move 3. Build a 30-day monitoring habit around your late shipment rate after you update. I know, nobody wants to hear monitor this metric, but if you tighten your promised handling time and then have one bad week with a supplier delay or a staffing gap, your late shipment rate will feel it. Set a calendar reminder. Check it weekly for the first month after you update. Catch it early. Amazon is providing 180 days of late shipment rate protection for sellers whose accurate times aren't in place, but that protection is not an excuse to get sloppy after you've already updated your settings. Small operators, do move 1 this weekend. It takes 20 minutes and could be worth hundreds of dollars a month. Larger operators, running 50-plus seller-fulfilled SKUs, automate first, then audit the outliers manually. Here's what I want you to walk away with today. This handling time update is not a compliance burden. It's a diagnostic. Amazon just told you that if you've been shipping faster than your listing says, you've been leaving conversion rate on the table. Go find out if that's you. Before you do anything else, though, I want to ask you something. Is the rest of your operation as dialed in as your shipping speed? Because a lot of operators I talk to are fast on fulfillment and fuzzy everywhere else. Fuzzy on margin, fuzzy on which SKUs are actually profitable, fuzzy on whether their business is built to scale or just built to survive. That's exactly why we built the AI Readiness Quiz at voltagedm.com/AI quiz. It's 5 questions, takes about 60 seconds, and it tells you where your operation actually stands before you start layering any new tools or systems on top of it. Because building AI on top of a broken foundation is just expensive chaos. And I've seen that movie. Finish the quiz and you unlock the 10x operator blueprint for free. That's a $27 value, and it's yours just for completing the assessment. No catch, no pitch on the other end, just clarity on where you are and what to fix first. We've been in this business for 13 years. Voltage works with operators at every level, from the person doing their first seller-fulfilled launch to brands doing multiple 7 figures. The approach is the same. Build a real business with real margins, built to last and built to exit well. Go take the quiz, voltagedm.com/AI quiz. Thanks for being here for episode 295 of the High Voltage Business Builders podcast. We'll see you tomorrow. That's a wrap on today's episode. If you're trying to figure out where AI actually fits in your business and where to invest before bolting it on top, head over to voltagedm.com/AI quiz. 5 questions, 60 seconds, a personalized AI readiness score, and an instant foundation gap report. built for operators, not AI tourists. We'll be back tomorrow with another edge. Until then, stay high voltage.